I have never, ever done a movie review on video before. You know, you can't have that like you talk with your friends and shit like that. I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Let's see what we could do. Just a massive warning before I do talk about this. I am shocking with spoilers. I'm so bad that I'm giving you the warning right now, right now, that this is just going to be spoilers. So if you want to go watch it and come back and see what I thought of it, cool, man. Just I'm down for that. But I'm just warning you. I'm talking about spoilers. Cool. Now we got that out of the way. Where to start? Where to start? Okay. I think the first thing I want to talk about more than anything is the first scene. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like the whole so criminals are doing crimes, right? They're doing crimes, and you get this monologue with Robert Pattinson, and he's talking about the light in the sky and stuff. And with that, they're doing their crimes, and then they rush out, and then they see the light, and he's saying like the light's like a warning, it's like a fear thing. It will make them think twice before they commit a crime. Their camera work, right, is I love it so much. It goes to like the dark part of that scene where Batman would be. So it's essentially like that box of black where you expect him to just walk through and just bust a dude in the face and stop the crime, right? You don't get it. Does it again with someone else and they're doing their crime, come out, and they always look at that point where Batman could be. It's the whole fear and the mentality of that. And I was like, is he gonna come? Is it just a bait? And I think it does it 3 times, and he never comes. It'll make the criminals think twice before they do anything, you know. And I loved that. It set the tone so damn well. And he never came, and I love that, the fact that he never come. When he does come, obviously in that subway scene, and you hear the boots, and it's boom, boom, boom down the thing. You're like, fuck me. And he comes and he fills that suit, man. You're like, and you're like, shit, dude, that's Batman right there, you know? That is Batman. And obviously the first beatdown, and you see just a shout out to the taser in the gloves. Love it. And he's just electrocuting that, and I'm just like, this is it, man. This is exactly what I've signed up for, you know? But yeah, that first scene, top dollar. I heard the rumors of it being a noir detective Batman, and to this point, me and my friend have been saying I like the live action Batmans. You know they're good, but it's missing the detective part. We got a little bit of it in the Nolan stuff, but nothing like we got here. Like I was grinning. So, I was literally the Joker at the end of it. It's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. I mean, it'll put people off with a lack of action. I mean, there is action, I get it, but I feel like they've just taken the story as the main part of this film, and it sets it up so good. I just loved it. There wasn't a part where I was bored. It was just like constant. I felt like you're with Batman. You know, you kind of like, oh, what's this? What's this like? Puzzle or riddle, or you just constantly. He's snappy, man. He's quick. He's quicker than I ever could do riddles, kind of thing. But he's like, yeah, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? And he's just that interrogation scene where it was like a Saw film, and this dude's just like, what? It's like wired up in that, and he's just like, yeah, yeah, quick, next, why? What is the answer? You tell me. You've got to help me save you. You know what I mean? I just absolutely loved it. I have to see it again in IMAX. I just have to. I'm just okay. Ron Patterson, Batman, really good. And I have to admit, is the Bat voice. Damn, when it first started with the monologue and stuff, I was like, that's a pretty good Batman voice. As a whole, sweet. Gripe, if I'd have to have a gripe, is his Bruce. You don't get to see him that much as Bruce Wayne. Keeping in mind that he's year 2 Batman, I get that. I was kind of looking for the mask of, because him being Bruce Wayne is the mask, if you get what I'm saying. and we didn't really get that much, but it was kind of hard to judge him because it was at a funeral, and then there was that stuff with Alfred, and like you didn't get a lot of Bruce Wayne. But I understand why he was kind of down and out for that kind of thing, so he doesn't really play up his Bruce Wayne that much. If we do get a sequel, I'd love to see that like a lot more. I'd love to see him not being fake and all that, but just kind of that Bruce Wayne mask and him going through that. I'd completely want that. Batmobile. Batmobile. Jesus fucking Christ. That thing was a lion. Literally. I have to know, right, for guys that have seen it, did he stole that thing? Like, you know when you first see it and it's like boom, boom, you're like, oh fuck yes. Does he stole it? And everyone's like, what the fuck kind of thing? Because Colin Farrell's character was just like, you're not coming at me. So, did he stole it, or I don't know. That's the feel I got. Kind of that mistake thing. I'm not sure. I want to know. Did he, or was it something else? I'm not sure. But yeah, Batmobile was good. Chase scenes as well. They put like cameras. I don't know if they were GoPros or they put them on the wheels. And that shot where you can just see the wheel and the side of the car, and it's just going around corners and shit. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, man. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to talk about some characters. So, Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, very, very, very well cast in my opinion. I love the whole scene where the police are like corrupt and stuff, and they kind of like they kind of whisper to each other, and they're just like, oh yeah, so that guy over there, and the cops are just like, what the fuck is going on? That trust, man. Like, we don't need that build of trust. It's like kind of there already, and they're already like scheming and stuff. It was great, man. It was so good. I love that. Riddler, Paul was outstanding. It was really, if I'm honest, I would love just one more scene with him. I think just maybe one more riddle with someone. That would have been nice. That's just me personally. I just wanted to see his character a bit more. I thought it was great. Colin, I still can't get over that. That's the same person, but sure. Are we gonna get him in the sequel more? I think so. He was in it, but he wasn't. It was one of them. He was kind of in it, but he wasn't. Do I want more of him? Hell yes. Would I want him as a standalone, as the big bad? Don't think so. Where they've got him at the moment, as a kind of a side arc, kind of in within it, I like that. Just keep him like that. I'm not saying he can't do it. I just feel like there's much bigger kind of A-list kind of villains that you can go from. But yeah, Zoe as well. She was pretty sweet. I liked her whole Catwoman origin, you'd call it, arc. That was nice. It was a bit different. It wasn't she's drinking milk and she's a can, just throwing it on you. Yeah, there were the Easter eggs there, but she had her own reasons for doing what she was doing. Dig it. Want to see more. She was awesome. I would like to see her with a proper like mask, because I get the temporary thing. It's kind of origins. I want to see it as proper Catwoman. You know, music, outstanding. I'm still literally every day is that you know, it's so cool. But it's the one thing I have a gripe with when it comes to big blockbuster Hollywood things is they have the theme, right? And then they have the slowed down version of the theme in certain parts of the film. Cool. There's so many other things that you can use for music. I don't understand why they have the obsession of using the theme over and over and over again in the film. It was that, and it was the Nirvana track as well. I don't understand why they kept using just them two, either sped up or slowed down. You've got a whole soundtrack to use, man. Like, there's different scenes and stuff. I don't understand why you have to keep using the theme. I don't know. It just gets to me. I just feel like you've got a whole soundtrack. Just use the thing, you know? Just Jesus. Action scenes, superb. I want to talk about his kind of arc. Like, that year 2 Batman, he is so just, I'm fucking Batman. I'm going through that door. I don't give a shit who you are. With them bouncers and stuff, he just walks in and beats the shit out of people. it was sick. I love it. But for me personally, in that last act of the film, he, with the whole like shootout where it's completely black and like he's beating the shit out of people and it's like all the light and stuff reflecting off, and he's just he's hiding a bit more. He's doing more stealth. He's like, I feel like he's just getting to that point. I loved it. I personally felt that progression of I'm gonna walk through the fucking door, beat you up, to there's no need for me to do that. It's just rage, and there's no need for me to do this. So I feel personally, I thought that was a definitely that last arc. He's definitely feeling more Batman, especially when he saves all them people. The whole flare scene and stuff. I love that, man. I love that, especially when he jumps off and gets his little batarang and just like takes the electric. Just doesn't think about it. He just doesn't think about it. Also, can we talk about him taking that shot by that goddamn double-barreled shotgun? Oh my god! I just was not expecting it. I was like, oh my god, his rib must be in bits. It's just glass at this point, and he's just like, oh, and he puts this fucking gun to his head. I'm like, I got to admit, man, even Batman taking that to the chest, like, oh, I got to admit, the adrenaline part is beating. Yeah, I loved it. And the arc with that dude, I think it was the same dude in the church and that. There's little things, man. I need to see it again. I need to absorb all these little things, like full arc of like a villain and stuff, and it was good. To the future, right? We need to talk about that. So I did have a look at a video. I was kind of thinking it was Zaz at the end, maybe it could be him, but it was confirmed as Joker. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like if it's a little bit forced. I'm kind of, don't get me wrong, I love Joker, but I just feel like he needs a little break. Like, I feel like there's so much expectation and it's Joker. Dude, there's so many villains in Batman we need to see yet. I don't want him there at the moment. I just if they did do a trilogy, is what I want. I want some more people that we've not explored yet. Like thinking maybe the whole Arkham stuff and the whole Arkham plot and that, maybe you could weave Hush into it a little bit. He could have been a family member with Bruce and stuff, and it could go back, and you could do something with that storyline. That would be cool. Mr. Freeze, it'd be nice to see him just come back a little bit scaled down, not like Arnie, I'll freeze you all, Ice Age, just like nah. And there was another one I was thinking maybe like, I'd love Poison Ivy to be just not the plant lady. Maybe like an eco-terrorist or something. Something low down those lines. I just want something a bit more, Just I'm kind of done with the Joker thing. It'd be nice to just have. Yeah, that's my overall thing. I absolutely loved it. Do I think it's the best live action Batman we've had at this moment in time? And I've had a day or two to think about it. Yes, I think I enjoyed the shit out of this film. I'm just saying, I enjoyed the shit out of it. I'm going to see it again, I think. I want to go IMAX. I want to say a shout out to the dude in the front row, in front of us. There was 3 of us. And it was at the start of the film. And just a shout out to this guy. You're a legend. So there was this waitress, right? Bless her. She was rushed off her feet and stuff. I get it. She had this wine glass, and I think she went to the wrong person. Well, she span round, and I shit you not, a whole glass of wine went over my man in front, right? The whole thing. She span around, buff, straight on top. He didn't jump up. He didn't shout. He didn't scream. He just took it, man. And I was like, to the guys, and we were low-key giggling. I was like, oh my god, did she? She just picks the glass up and bolts out. Like, I was just like, oh my god. And this dude's just like this. And he didn't make a scene. He didn't do anything. He just got up and got cleaned out. So, props to that guy. Fair play. Like, fair play. And I felt so fucking bad for that girl. Oh my god. I hope she didn't get in trouble, but god damn, that's low-key funny. If you like my review, and you'd like to see more, it would be nice. I'll have some feedback, you know. I might do this again. I don't know, man. I just feel like I had to do Batman because my boy, you know, he's my boy. If you like this, I'd appreciate subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.